over to the game screen and let's get things underway. So apologies for keeping you all waiting. Lots of stuff going on as we go into map number 1. All right. Thank you, people, for your patience. It is very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. I'm just going to turn my microphone down slightly because it looks like I'm peaking a little bit. All right, so Vanquish are going to ban first. I suspect a Thatcher ban. That is what we are going to get. No big surprises there. And then, like I say, for Reborn, I'm fully expecting to get a ban of Hibana to come out. No big surprise if that's what's happening. If she doesn't get banned, then Reborn are doing something very different to what they normally do. I'm going to pre-select Hibana because I'm confident. There we go. All right. Now, I fully suspect to get the Valkyrie ban as well. Valkyrie, great for intel. Hibana isn't a bad ban on this map because she is so strong for getting hatches open. If you're playing Church and Arsenal a lot, then you want Hibana taken out of play. We do, of course, have the reworked clubhouse here tonight, slightly reworked. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams... There's the Valkyrie ban, no big surprise. It's going to be interesting to see how these two teams approach this map with the rework. They won't have had time to put loads of strats together on it. Now, for a defensive ban from Vanquish, I'm looking for the mirror. They generally ban mirror and Valkyrie, so I'd expect the mirror ban. There we go. Great for playing on gym and bedroom. Not so much on other sites. Not so much on other sites, but that's the bans that we've got that we are going to have to work with here tonight. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly indeed. Alrighty, now let's bring up the board. Okay, I've got the wrong. Bear with me for a second, stream. We will fix that. That is a very quick fix. Because I was doing some changes today for Mutiny to Reborn and I forgot to move some stuff. So let me just get the correct, this one here. Bear with me. Go over to, where is it? Here we go. Okay, I see what's happened here. I see what's happened.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
Right, for a moment, I am just going to put an old bar at the top of the screen because I have a slight issue. There we go. All right. Actually, I think that could be correct, to be fair. All right. So I just need to write down these bans. Bear with me for a second. So that's Hibana and Valkyrie. This is a terrible start to the stream, and I apologize profusely for my lack of preparedness. I've had a week to prepare for this, but some things have been going on and it's just confused me. But here we go. We are ready to go. Clubhouse. Let's see what's going to happen as Vanquish are going to be defending gym and bedroom first. Now, this is not a big surprise for them. They do sometimes, in fact, I think the last time we saw them play here, they did come here as their primary site. Finjail is going to be spinning in circles for some reason, with just Toby playing as Kai downstairs, with Eli playing in blue. Let's take a look at the setup we've got. We've got a setup over here in cash. A full extension, which is no big surprise. No castle barricade on the doorway here, which is unusual. That's unusual. No castle in play at all, in fact. Consta is going to be playing on Maverick, which is not unusual whatsoever. And Aza, he is a Buck main, and he is going to play Buck as we would expect here. Mercy playing on Ash, that's just how he rolls, with Aza backing up, NYL backing up on Iana. Free fires coming out from Mercs as he starts to push his way aggressively into CCTV. Aza's going to take a little bit of damage from somewhere. Bandit is going to get taken down by Mercy through the drone hole. That's a great play. And he's going to watch the east stairs. There's no doubt his teammates will start to do work to get into cash. Nothing there protecting that wall. Grenade goes over, but that gets sucked up by the ADS. Ace is going to start opening up. It's going to apply that pressure to Godzak. Impact trick is going to go off. And it is going to be successful. Well played to Godzak. But Iana's Gemini is going to push in to try and find Godzak's position. Constant's going to take down Zimji, and as Godzak is going to feel the pressure from 3 attackers here. No, 2 as Merxy has moved around, but Godzak is going to fall through the window from Merxy. ADS is going to clutch up that grenade. That's going to save Godzak's life. Eli, not much he can do here to support his teammate. MYR is going to get revived. Ping's going out. Pre-fires through the floor, but Eli's not going to get the kill as those two players do get away with their life. Even though he's down, Godzak's still wasting a lot of time here. MYR trying to find out what's going on, and Godzak is taken down by Just Prior. That is Nines. 2 players over here now in logistics, as they're going to be pushing on to bedroom. MYR sends out that Gemini. 5 versus 3. We've got FinJL playing in the bathroom. Eli is going to fall on the main stairs. Oh, nobody's not going to get finished off as Merxy takes down FinJL while he tries to get that kill. Eli is going to get picked up by Just Toby's. Constant gets picked up as well. Merxy's going to come down and clean up that kill, but Just Toby's going to finish him off, and he's going to get the second. He's going to get a third. And my word, I've not got the replays running. There's another player downstairs in the in the bar, and Toby knows it, but he's backed out and he's going to make his way back up. That was a great 3K there from Just Toby. Doing a lot of work here right now. And we are very low in health. Going to start pushing his way in. He does come in. That's Nines starting to plant. Toby going to have to try to deny this. He knows where Rihanna is. He's going to make his way around to the bathroom. Drone is going to spot him. He's got a rotate he can make use of. There's very little he can do here. We've got 1 player who's going to be able to watch each side. He cannot shoot that player through the mattress, but it is, of course, bulletproof. Everyone has bulletproof mattresses. Just Toby needs to pre-fire this, and he's going to take down 1. Is he going to be able to get this last player? He knows where he is. He sees the gun. He's looking the wrong way. Oh no, he's going to give himself away. He's going to bait him out. He doesn't know exactly where he's moved to. MYR's gone back right up against the window. And he's going to win that gunfight. That was a great effort from Just Toby. A superb effort from Just Toby, who almost actually managed to clutch essentially a 1v5. But he didn't. He just didn't. That was an interesting one. That was an interesting one. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Just Toby there doing all of the fragging work for his team. Now, it was a very, very dodgy round. A very dodgy round indeed. We saw a lot of occasions where Reborn were just going down and having to get revived. What is AS trying to do that's being moderated too much? I have everything on, like, I think it's like in the either intermediate or minor. It's just standard Twitch settings. All right, Church and Arsenal is going to get played next. All right, let's try and get this stream back on track. Right, Dirt Tunnel has been reinforced as we'd expect. Now, normally you'd see ZimGM playing on the smoke in Dirt Tunnel. He is playing on smoke. He will no doubt be playing in Dirt. He's got 1 ADS there that will protect him. We've got nothing stopping these hard walls from getting opened, but that's to be expected because whatever you put up there, very easily taken down. Now, you could bring Kaid and put something up the top, and that would slow people down. You would just be forcing Maverick to do a little bit of work and then toss in a grenade. So you would use a bit of utility by putting that Kaid Electro Claw there, but it's not going to be wasted here by the defense. They are instead going to use those Electro Claws probably for tricking the hatches or this main wall here. No, in fact, it has just been put down. 1 in the middle to get all 3 of these walls. As just Toby is going to be watching cams. Now, he's got a Mozzie cam here in kitchen, being able to watch for when someone comes through to try to get that hatch. Now, that might allow a Kaid trick, but he's not in there. It doesn't need to Kaid trick it because there is 1 pre-placed. We've got a magnet there to stop any stun grenades that come down, or frag grenades, so some good utility use there. Gemini is going to ping that Mozzie Pest so they know where to take that down. That Mozzie Pest will not be claiming any drones. There is a drone already picked up right here, though. And that is now going to go on the move, but that needs to not get spotted by the attackers. Otherwise, they will take it down. Gemini is going to start pushing its way downstairs towards the site to find out where these defenders are. We find 1. We find an ADS, that's going to get pinged. We find the Electro Claw, that's going to get pinged. That Gemini is allowed to stay up and get all of this intel while just Toby just stands on cams. We've got FinJL playing down in blue, which is expected. He often, or at least the Jaeger will play this position quite regularly, so no big surprises here. Eli holding back with a pre-placed C4 by the sounds of it. He sets it off. Aza takes a load of damage, but he doesn't fall just yet. He's down to half health. Nicely placed C4, but just sadly mistimed. We've got 3 players stacked up here. What is this from Vanquish, having 3 players stacked up on this box? This is madness. This is madness. Consta already in moto. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go as Nines is looking around, shooting out all sorts of things. Merxy just sitting up here. I believe they call this secret. No idea why. But sitting up here just waiting for someone to walk in front of his gun. Gas grenade goes out. That's going to slow down a push. With Jaeger there behind that ventilation unit. Just Toby takes loaded damage. And he does get killed as Consta pushes away into sight. Eli does get a refrag, but 2 quick kills come out there from Reborn. Leaving us in a 4 versus 2. Zinjam falls as well, leaving Finn all on his own in blue. He's going to open fire onto Consta, but Consta is going to clean up. And it's just kill after kill after kill for Consta there. And we get a very slow win coming out for Reborn on that round. This is looking very, very good for Reborn right now, but it is expected. This was their map pick, and they do have better performance on this map over the course of this league, so it's no big surprise. Merxy has left the game. Let's give it a pause. And let's... Church and Arsenal is next. Just letting them know that's their 1 rehost getting used up. Okay, we don't actually rehost, we just pause, but it still counts as a rehost. A lot of people think that you've got pauses, you should have unlimited pauses because you don't have to remake the game. Well, no, that's... The fact that you had to rebuild the game wasn't the reason why you only had 1 rehost per map. Okay, apparently Merxy's gone off to actually buy a skin. Okay. Okay. What is happening? Hold on. What is going on with the stream here? Bear with me. All right. So, and this is why we don't have unlimited pauses, because Merxy has gone off to buy a skin in the middle of a game. That's what he's done. So this is why you don't have unlimited pauses, because, yeah, you don't have to remake the game, but we are here waiting. And if you let people do this unlimited, we would have this during every game. And that's an unlimited amount of informal tactical timeouts that's being held. So that's why we don't have unlimited pauses in games. We just have 1 that counts as a rehost. Okay, no, MYR says they're joking. It is actually a rehost. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Consta doing loads of work there for his team when it comes to kills. For some reason, I might have to kill the stream in between maps. Because I can see we've got some processing issues going on here for some reason. I don't know why. All right. Okay, sorry, stream. I was just checking on some stuff. Yeah, we might have to restart the stream between maps because for some reason there's a lot of power being used by my streaming software. It's using about double what it's normally supposed to be using. Don't know why. But anyway, let's talk about what we've seen so far. We've seen 2 rounds won by Reborn, and they've won them slowly. Their second round was a lot more confident than their first round, that's for sure. In their first round, they played everything right, but they just a lot of people got downed. I don't know how they just got downed so much, rather than actually dying, but they did just fall down quite a lot. I think we had to see 2 or 3 revives on the part of Reborn, which you don't really expect. You don't expect. So round 1 was a bit more of a struggle for them. Although, to be fair, they did leave Toby in essentially a 1 versus 5. So, you know, Toby did a lot more work than you would expect him to have done to almost clutch that. And you can't rely on that every single round. We had a much stronger second round coming out from Reborn, as they managed to win it a lot more competently than they won their first round, that is for sure. But it did help that Consta just managed to swing his way into sight. But we saw Reborn just take plenty of time, gather the intel that they needed to allow Consta to go into sight, take control. But it took them a while to get in and act on that control that he had taken. It did take them a little bit longer than you would expect it to. But it happened. They won the round. Everything was good for them. And they went 2-0 up at the end of round 2. Now we're going to round number 3. And we get to see what's going to happen here, as we are going to head back downstairs to Church and Arsenal for the third time. Second time. Let's take a look at the setup that we are going to get. Yeah, no idea what's going to be happening with the stream. Hopefully it's not lagging for everyone. It should just be in control. Like I say, I'll probably remake it after map number 2. Alright, so Merxy setting up a nice drone here in the garage. Looking down at his feet for some reason, as he runs towards Garrett. Oh, they've moved cams. I didn't realize they've moved that. That's an interesting choice for them to change that positioning. Merxy with great confidence here, putting down the flanking Claymore, classic Claymore to place. As MYR getting intel, as he is prone to do. Consta getting intel as well. Nines getting intel. And Aza getting intel. So a lot of intel being gathered here. 2 players watching the same drones. Aza is going to make his way through, as Nines is going to watch that drone to make sure that he's safe. Now, once you've closed off this side of the map on the top floor with a drone, you know you're clear to walk in because no one can flank you. You just get some flank watch on this staircase and you're good to go. But this side is clear. They know that no one can catch them by surprise as they start to push in. They're going to want to close this side off as well, though. Merxy taking position here on blue like he did in the last round. Reborn known for doing very much the same thing round after round after round, so I expect to see no big differences coming out from their assault here. A's are going to open up all the same holes that he's opened up before, and they are going to drone all the same stuff and make the same plays that they've made in the previous round. But they are just doing it a hell of a lot faster. You can see the Gemini is already in. We've got a minute and a half left to go. SimGN is not going to be holding on to Dirt Tunnel, though. He's going to stack up right here in the middle of sight. Gods, that's going to take down that Gemini. We can hear that pre-place C4 just beeping. Fingel's going to challenge Merxy a little bit. They need to watch out for Consta making his way in from Moto like he did last time. He's going to get to work on this hatch, which is going to allow that drop. And I do like this change they've made here in bar. It is very nice. It's like Nines is going to go downstairs, and we are going to get an attack here on the main wall if that gets opened up. Just Toby is going to take some damage. He's going to fall back into sight behind this wall for safety, as that Moto hatch eventually does get opened by Consta. It took him some time, but he did manage to open it up. Gemini is going to go out. That's going to get spotted by ZinGN and get shut down immediately, as Nines are going to go upstairs and join his teammate here on Moto hatch. Consta, though, is going to make his way down main stairs. We are going to get a full push here onto Church and Arsenal again. So onto Church again, with Arsenal being left alone. ZinGN is going to take a whole load of damage from up above. That's Aza doing some damage, as that hatch is open. Grenades are going out, but that's not going to do anything. 5 versus 5, 5 versus 4, as MYR claims the first life of the round. We've got Consta doing some work here. Grenade is going to go in. That's going to force Toby out of position, or even kill him. He's got solo health, but actually the ADS should pick up any grenades that come in. Consta is going to get slowed down a little bit by that gas grenade, but he is able to push forward. MYR is taken down by Just Prior. That's the team kill, as Merxy and Nines claim the lives they're supposed to. Just Toby is the last one standing, and Consta is going to take him out of play. And that's another round there. another round for Reborn. And they are looking pretty good right now on Clubhouse. They're looking slow, but they're looking good. They're doing what they need to get done. Yeah, I can see the stream's probably frame dropping a little bit. Hey, thank you very much for the gifted subs, Voxy. You don't need to do them. Yeah, you do have a slightly laggy stream. I'm just watching it now. So I don't know what's going on here. Bear with us for map 1, but in between map 1 and 2, I will make an effort to fix that. I don't know what's doing it. Let me try and make one little adjustment that might help fix it up a little bit. I can't guarantee it, but let's try it anyway. Let's just take that off. There we go. Let's unplug that. We'll see if that makes a difference. Alright, gym and bedroom. Vanquish's primary sight is going to get played again as it's just become unlocked. They are not going to CCTV just yet. They've decided they don't like it. They're not going to go there just yet. For some reason. Unsure as to why. Okay, I can see that's helped the stream a little bit, but still not the way it should be normally. We will resolve this for map 2. We will resolve it for map 2. Alright, Eli's going to be playing downstairs, it looks like, around the garage area. I wonder if there's anything else I can switch off to try and help with the... No, we'll just leave it. 5 versus 5. 15 seconds into the round. Eli and Just Toby playing downstairs on the lower 2 floors as they were previously. Azer and Consta making their way up here like they do every other round to start pushing their way in through this jacuzzi wall. Consta's going to do what Consta's going to do, and he is going to chuck a grenade in, I suspect, to try to take out that Electro Claw. No, we are actually just going to get a full-on Maverick trick. There we go. Azer will be responsible for opening that up. At some point, he's going to wait for someone to push it before he makes his way up and then opens that wall. Now, the electricity will stay up even though he opens this wall, so they'll take a slight bit of damage as they walk through it. But that's okay. I mean, it's going to do like 5 health points of damage. It's not really much to talk about, but it could be the difference in a gunfight. It could be all the difference. Mercy takes down that 1 bandit battery, allowing this wall to be free for opening. But we have no hard breaches here just yet. Godzak's playing here as he was previously, with Xinjian backing him up. He is going to take some damage, though, from a grenade. The ADS, 2 of them in place, not catching it. 3 magnets, 2 ADSs, and Godzak still takes damage from a grenade, but I suspect it was from downstairs. From MYR, another grenade goes up as Xinjian does fall. That is Godzak's backup taken out of play. So Godzak's going to have to be very, very careful here. 0 and 3 right now, and Godzak is the main fragger here for Vanquish. Nines is in sight, or just, sorry, in CCTV, getting ready to push in. Godzak is taken down by Merxy. 5 versus 3. That's another one falling to MYR. FinJL and Eli are the last 2 players standing left here as Eli claims 1. C4 from below is just going to miss just prior as he makes his way past it. Eli watching this hatch, waiting as FinJL takes down 1. 2 versus 3, but FinJL is going to fall to the hands of Merxy as they now have control. Eli making his way upstairs, but Consta is there, and he is going to get that frag, and that is another round going to Reborn, and we can see that their confidence is escalating as they are just doing better and better and better. Hello, Glossy Club. Welcome to the stream. It's not just you. I will fix it in between maps. Glossy comes in. The only thing he wants to talk about is choppy stream. I'm going to have to restart the stream in order to resolve it, so we'll do it in between maps when we have the 5-minute break. Bear with me, stream. Okay, sorry, I was just admin duties. CCTV finally getting played here by Vanquish. Let's see what they can do with it. Okay, now We are going to have a reinforcement here. I do like that this has been turned into a single reinforcement and from two singles, or a double. Two singles or a double, however you want to call it. Now one single reinforcement. That is a fantastic quality of life update. Nicely done to Ubisoft for making that change. Much, much needed. Very much needed. I also like the changes to mute signal jammers that we've seen. Now, I'm told that there's some degradation to how it affects double walls, but I'm not 100% sure of it. I haven't tested it for myself, so we'll need to try it out. But yeah, I like a lot of these updates that have come out for this season. Very, very good. I hope you guys are all enjoying the new season as well. Oh no, there's a spot on a foot. Oh, Consta takes down ZimGN. That is just, yeah. That's just a classic way to die. That is most unfortunate there for ZimGN. Well played to Consta for having that angle and positioning. You've got to watch out for that. You've got to put that shield slightly further back or sit further back. You cannot just sit there like that because you are going to fall to that kind of play. Most unfortunate there for Vanquish. As guys, that's going to take a whole load of damage as well. He's playing out here on the catwalk and he gets wall banged from MYR. He does manage to get away with his life. The wall soaking up some of that bullet damage. But this isn't looking good for Vanquish. Clubhouse is not looking like it's Vanquish's map right now, but we did talk about this at the start of the game.
A bomb has been located.
Getting a sit rep.
MYR now going to push his way into construction to join his teammates, keeping an eye on that hatch in case there's anyone downstairs. But there is no one down here, not this time. We have Eli playing around garage area. He'll be going for the late flanks as his teammate Finjel is going to take a load of damage. Eli getting ready for a default plant. Stop. But he doesn't need to do it just yet, as Just Toby claims one life, but he is refragged. Eli sets off that C4 a little bit too early, and plant does get started, but he gets stopped as Eli gets a beautiful kill there onto MYR. 1 versus 2. He's got 2 to find, 1 on the main stairs, and 9's in sight. He knows that the one is on the stairs, and he's going to go for it, but Aza is going to come off better, and he is going to get that pick. Putting another round on the board there for Reborn. Making it 5-0. And we are at risk here of seeing Vanquish go 6-0 down at the end of the first half, and that is not what they want. CCTV is going to get attempted again. I'm just going to stop the stream for like 5 seconds. And I can't stop it because delay. I can't stop it. I can't. You'll lose 3 minutes of your lives. Right, I've just let the teams know that we might have a slightly longer break than normal as I restart the stream between maps. All right, so CCTV, the last round getting played on defense here by Vanquish. Let's see what they can make of it. I expect we'll see a standard setup. We are going to get some electro claws placed in pretty standard positions, though. We've got one just going up there above the wall. That's not really going to make much of a difference, to be honest, because Consta will always play Maverick. You have to ban Maverick on this map. You have to. This wall will just get opened immediately, regardless of what you do, as long as Maverick is in play. All he's got to do is Maverick trick it, Buck will then open it up, and the job is done. So you need to get Maverick out of play on this map, specifically if you're playing against Reborn, because they will make use of him. Aza and Consta doing the same thing they always do because it works for them, so why not? They're going to spawn in over here and attack from the main wall side, as we are going to see the other players coming over here from the strip club side. Jacuzzi wall is going to get opened up immediately by Merxy with that Ash breaching round, and they're going to push their way in from the west side of the map, as you would expect. Consta looking for another kill through that drone hole, but FinJL is going to not dilly-dally around the area, and he is going to run past it and bait out some bullets from Consta, but he is going to get away without taking any health hits whatsoever. Eli playing downstairs here in the garage. Now, we've seen him play here before, and there's actually in one of the intro videos for the stream that we had where he plays down there. And he comes out and gets a beautiful 2K from it. Let's see if he can make it work for him this time round. Now, we are getting a push over here from construction. So we are getting a construction push rather than the take here in through CCTV for a plant here on default. Grenade goes out. That's going to force FinJL back. It's not going to get sucked up by the ADS, which has been burned, and that ADS is going to die. The ZimGN is going to play here in cash. Azer's going to drop ZimGN as MYR just pushes in. He knows where one player is, but he's going to get shot from behind. Oh no, Toby's got no idea that MYR is there. 2 lives are taken in quick succession by Reborn as FinJL claims 1, 2 versus 4 now. Oh god, Zach is missing all of his shots onto the player there, as Consta's not going to miss his. FinJL's last man standing. It's going to be a 6-0 at the end of round number 6. This is not where Vanquish want to find themselves at this point. Vanquish should not have left this map in play with the way this is going right now. Sides are going to switch. And we're going to see Vanquish moving on to attack, with Reborn moving on to defense. Let's see how this one is going to play out. I do not like the chances here of Vanquish. It's not impossible to reverse sweep this. We have just seen Reborn win 6 in a row, so it's not impossible, but to do it from behind is going to be very, very difficult indeed. So I'm going to call it now. I think we are likely, very likely, to see a Reborn victory on map number 1 here. But let's give it a chance and see how it goes. Yeah, for the stream it is choppy. I am aware, but I'll fix it in between maps. It will be for everybody. It will be for everybody. Because it's actually hitting Twitch choppy, not just several certain people. So CCTV is going to be the first site to get played. Now, fun fact for everyone, I'm actually having a PC delivered that's coming next week. And I've spec'd it up to hopefully make the streams a lot better. I'm looking forward to see what we can do with it. It won't come into play until Season 4, but I'm looking forward to seeing how much better we can make the streams using a PC instead of what I'm currently using. I'll have a lot more power available to me, I believe. So it should be a superior experience. I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to make false promises though, so I'm not going to commit to anything. Right, FinJL just quick peeking absolutely everything. Some say he looks like he's on mouse and keyboard, and he absolutely does, but he is a controller player. He just has really high sensitivity. Things not looking good here for Vanquish. We can see Godzak's not even got a kill. He's the fragger on the team. He hasn't got a single kill. Consta up there on 12. Consta hasn't had the best few games here in this season, so he is starting to pull it back with this fragging role that he takes. And he is actually getting those picks. Whereas he has suffered, I think the last 2 games that he's played here, he's had a donut and not very high. So good to see him making a comeback. This ball's going to get open. C4 comes out, gets shot out by Godzak, so he can actually hit something. He's not going to get the second one, as Merxy is going to sit here right by this breach, and he is going to aggressively peek this because he knows where that player is going to be, and he does take down Godzak. He knows there's a second one because he can hear it. He's going to open fire onto that player as well, but ZimGN is going to make it away with his life. And he's going to open fire onto that player that peeks that breach again. But ZimGN, I think, has taken more damage than anyone he's shot at. Eli is going to claim 1, 4 versus 4. Merxy just really wants this action. He knows where this player is, and he's going to peek and he's going to take down Zim. You've got to watch out for this, guys. Merxy just aggressively holding this position and peeking. That's a great play there from Merxy to sit behind that bomb chassis. And he's going to claim a third. Just Toby falling as well to the player that's got all of his kills from that very same position. We can see the confidence now as Merxy does run out. FinJL does manage to claim that life. 2 versus 3. Merxy throwing at this point, but Eli is going to drop. FinJL is going to manage to down Consta and finish him off. FinJL just waiting for some exuberant activity here from Azer and Just Prior. Waiting for them to throw this. 40 seconds left to go. They know that he's coming up. Azer's watching it. He knows where that rappel is. But Fingiel has given up. He's gone down below instead, and he's going to do some damage from underneath. He knows that going up that rappel is basically suicide at this point. He's going to watch the rotate, but no one's going to come that way. But Aza does claim his life from up above. And that is a swift 7-0 for Reborn. Wow. That is not what Vanquish came here today expecting to happen. Not at all. All right, stream. What we will do is we will shut down the stream for 5 minutes and we will hope to fix this issue. Because I do not like people having the laggy stream. Do not like it. So bear with me while we get you back to the right screens. That it's not a decider map and it is actually being brought out as a proper map. Let's see how this one is going to go. Over to Chalet it is. And because we have Reborn defending first, they will ban first. Now let's remember their favorite attacking bans are Hibana and Thatcher. I suspect we'll see a Thatcher ban here rather than Hibana. I don't know. I can't remember what they banned the first time. It is going to be the Thatcher. Now that means I don't know what Vanquish will pick. Their most banned attackers are Thatcher and Monty. We haven't seen them play here before, so I don't know what they're going to pick. I doubt they will pick Monty because, I mean, Reborn just don't play Monty. So why ban him? No need. No need. They are going to ban Jackal. Makes sense. They're going to want to utilize that roam game, and they are going to get rid of Jackal. Now they go for defense, and it's going to be either Mirror or Valkyrie, in my opinion. Just got to write these down as we go. Jackal, Thatcher, all good. Mirror and Valk, their most common bans here. Goyo is going to come out. Now that is interesting. Goyo is very useful. He's been getting a lot of play lately. Okay, looks like the stream is going to be not good again. Things have jumped right up, so you might see some stream issues again. I do apologize. Will we get the Valkyrie ban? Yes, we will. That's the Valkyrie ban coming out from Reborn. As we go to map 2, Chalet. All right. Oh, I just realized that my stream was paused. Let's get back to this. Okay. What else have we got? Let's bring that screen up. There we go. Reborn are attacking first. No, they're not. They're defending first. They've switched, so let's change that around. Okay. Now we are going to get a 6-pick here from Aza, it looks like. Going to go from Maestro to Kaid. We are going to Master Bedroom and Office first. Now this is the most commonly played site on this map for a primary site. So this is no big surprise. Snowmobile and Wine Cellar are kind of considered... is kind of considered the worst site to play. I do not know what's going on with the stream here tonight. And why... it is quite warm. I don't know if that's a part of it. It is quite warm here. Bear with me for a second, stream. I'm going to go on mute and just open the door. All right, that's the door open, and we see an early team kill from Consta.
10 seconds left.
The question is, was that deliberate, or was it due to an illegal skin? You can't check the dead body because of the way that works now. I suspect it was a skin. Reborn not wanting to lose a round here based on a rule break, which is very good to see. Very good to see. Mostly going to play on this drone. Hold down here is Jaeger. We've got MYR reinforcing downstairs. Very strong below sight hold coming out here from the guys on Reborn. But they are playing it one man down, and that is Smoke, who's very important plant denial. And that could be the chink in the armor here that they're already starting one player down. Xinjiang droning the fireplace. Godzak up here making his way into library. Finjail going on drones up here on the balcony with Godzak. Finjail droning ahead of his teammate, and Godzak getting ready to jump in and follow in on that action. on that intel. Zinjen playing down below, a little bit nervous about making his way in there, so he is going to drone it first. That's just Toby droning actually instead. Vanquish trying to work out what this setup is. Consta playing on site. Eli just getting that intel, just sitting there on the drone, waiting for something to happen, waiting for his teammates to do something, it looks like. So we have a push over here from the south side, it looks like. A south to north push, just priority down. Consta is going to take some damage up here in sight. That's from Eli, I suspect. It sounded like Eli's gun going off. Yellow ping's going out. Possibly letting his teammates know that, oh no, Godsack is there and he's going to open that window for Eli. What's going on with these two players? Eli comes in to join his teammates, and we do have a lot of players over here now on this mezzanine floor. A heavy push coming through this corridor, and I think they probably want to split up and pinch a little bit more onto the defense rather than focusing everything over here on this one side. Just Toby's going to go around to pinch in through the bathrooms. That does make sense. It is clear right now, and if they've got the intel on that, then that could work out very, very well for them. Claymore's going to go down to stop the jump out. Aza going to make his way up the sauna staircase. Walls getting opened as Consta takes down one. That's the second kill of the game for him, even though it's not supposed to be. Let's watch him a little bit more, but Finchel is going to get that refrag. Now, they do have control of behind this wall. If they can just open up this wall, they can walk their way in. Utility has been taken down, and that wall is going to get opened up. They could move in and get a plant. MYR playing down below. He has a C4 in hand, but does he need it? He can see a hole. That's a nice hole up there onto that staircase. He's going to be waiting for the intel, though, to use a C4 to stop a default plant, though he could shoot it if he wants to. Frag grenade getting cooked. ADS going to suck it right up. Aza with this 2-time scope on the Kai shotgun, just watching and waiting for a player to push around. Mercy going to claim one life, but Zinjen's going to claim another. There's that C4 from MYR. 10 seconds left to go. MYR down below. Just Toby and Finchiel don't have diffuser, but Finn is going to pick it up. Oh no, MYR's got the perfect position here to deny this. No, he hasn't. It's not behind the wall. It's actually by the doorway. Finchiel is going to... Oh no. Finchiel takes down the barbed wire rather than just running straight out. That baits MYR into giving his position away with the gunfire, allowing Vanquish to get that pick. Yeah, the stream's still going to be laggy. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Bear with me. Just writing in the chat to you. All right, so round number 1 goes to Vanquish. The first round that they've won tonight. And it was in a post plant as well, so nicely done for them. Reborn typically are a team that will go back to a site once they've lost it, or after they've lost it the first time. Then if they lose it a second time, they'll go somewhere else. Nothing different is going to happen here. They are going to go back to master bedroom and office and hope that they can get a victory here. I don't know what I can do to fix up this stream at the moment. I'm going to win back some power for my computer by closing some stuff. I don't have anything open that shouldn't be open. And close that down. What else have we got? That's not really doing anything, but let's close that. We need to leave that open. Let's close this. Quit that. Let's just quit everything right now.
10 seconds to insertion.
Let's quit this.
5 seconds left.
There we go. All right, it's all manner of stuff. Let's buy some headroom back for the computer and see if this helps with the stream. All right, so same hold being set up here by Reborn. I'm very sorry you had to sit there. Waiting while I do that. Let's see how this is going to go. Okay, so just Toby watching his zero cams. Do you like to see Zero getting called into play? Oh no, Eli manages to kill himself with his own grenade. That is the definition of unfortunate. Whew. Sad times. Sad times indeed. Well, let's see what can be done to recover this, as just Toby is going to get that trade of his own teammate's life. Does manage to take down one. Consta still holding this position where he always holds up here in sight. And MYR is going to be playing down below, I'm thinking. No, it's Nine's down below this time. Where's MYR gone? Oh, he's dead. That's why. Okay. I thought it was someone else that got killed. All right. So Smoke playing underneath is going to struggle to deny a plant from under here unless he has the right holes to be able to use gas grenades up here. Default plant covers, default plant spots are covered by holes, but not over here. They need one here. They're relying on covering it from this rotate, but they can't rely on that. They should have holes around this area too, just in case they need them. Just Toby's taking down that same Claymores. Fingiel starts to peek on this double doorway. Gunfire goes off. Oh no, he peeks onto Aza, but Aza comes off better, and Aza sets up that Saria gate. That comes back into play. Just Toby and ZimGN left all on their own at a 2 versus 4. 1 versus 4 now as ZimGN does get left on his own with Just Toby falling. Player hard right. Does ZimGN know that someone's there? I don't think he does. He hasn't got the foggiest. He's going to pre-fire it though, and ZimGN is going to get dropped. 1 versus 3. A lot of work here to do. Saria Gate's going to get burned as Consta comes out. Consta's feeling it. Consta goes chasing now. Pre-firing, but he doesn't see where ZimGN's gone. ZimGN knows where he is though. And he's going to come around and he is going to pick up that frag. 1 versus 2. This is winnable with 30 seconds left to go, but ZimGN very low on health. Position given away by the Banshee. Just Prior is going to set off that gas grenade. Merxy comes back up to join his teammate. And it's looking very challenging now for ZimGN. He's going to come around. He's not going to be able to open that wall because it's electrified. Got to watch for Merxy over on the left. Merxy's going to get a free kill here. C4 getting ready to go out. There it goes. Oh no, but Just Prior gets it with the SMG-11. And that is a round going to Reborn. All right. Well played to them as they take the second round. 1 round each. Looking better for Vanquish so far. Still got a lot to do, but looking better. Now don't forget, this is a best of 3. This is map number 2. Map number 1 was a 7-0, most unfortunate for Vanquish. Bar and Gaming is going to be the next site to get played. Let's see how this one's going to work. Stream, we need to bring those viewers back. We lost a load of viewers in between maps, unfortunately, because we shut down. Oh, MYR taking damage already from the shotgun. This is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Reborn are having some issues. They are having some issues. And I don't know what's going on here. Don't know what's going on. But they need to sort it out. I mean, they did well with the 7-0, but it wasn't the kind of 7-0 that you expect from Reborn. To be fair, with the way they were performing, it was a surprise they got 7-0 to their name. Vanquish should have won a lot more rounds. I think it was more of a case of Vanquish just really losing map number 1 rather than Reborn winning it. Just Toby taking a lot of damage there as he moves off of spawn. You gotta be very, very careful. So he opens fire onto that bathroom window, but there is no one there to catch. Frost mats are being placed there in that window. We just see that out of the corner of our eye as Aza puts one down. There's another one going down by that doorway. Not sure that's the way you want to put that down. You want to put it facing the other way because you can see it too much like that. You can see it too much. All right, so Eli's going to be holding on to Fluke balcony here, getting ready to push in. Through the master bedroom and office site. But the site is Bar and Gaming, don't forget. But we have a heavy top floor hold here from 2 players, 3 players coming out from Reborn. Let's see if they can make this work. This is a good strong hold. It is a good strong hold as Aza's going to play back here in library. Just Prior watching cams. Consta playing up here on mezzanine with most of the attackers, in fact all of the attackers coming over here from the north side as they start to push in. Taking them a long time. 1 minute and 10 seconds has been used up. Oh, there's a player right there through that window. Just Toby could get a kill if he crouched up there, but MYR is going to get away with his life. Magnet's going to get placed, but it's not the best placement for it. He needs to put it somewhere else. There we go. That will soak up any grenades. 4 magnets placed there. Wow, look at all those magnets. If MYR dies to a grenade, then, well, what can you say? That's 1 spent. But Merxy's going to get the double kill with the C4. Achievements going off all over the place here tonight for these two teams. As Just Toby claims a life of MYR. Eventually he does full 4 versus 3 now. Still in favor here of Reborn, but not so much now as Godzak does claim the life of 1, 3 versus 3. Oh, Jaeger is going to get shot in the back of the head by ZimGN. Jaeger just looking completely the wrong way. But we've got 1 minute left to go, and they've still got to get downstairs to site. That's the top floor cleared now. No, it's not the top floor cleared. Merxy is up here behind this shield. He's going to back out as he does get hit by that lifeline. Pre-fires through the wall aren't going to do any damage. He does fall back behind this mirror window, and he can drop back to site whenever he wants. This is a very good position for Merxy, but he is going to get dropped. Just Prior playing here underneath this hatch, waiting for someone to drop down it. Drone is going to come through there, though, it sounds like. And he is going to get spotted. He's going to make his way upstairs. The mirror roams. You have to love the roaming mirror. Can he get a free kill here? There's one right here to the right. He's going to claim 1 life. There goes 0. That's his position given away now. That is position given away. Plant is going down. Oh, Zofia starts to drop. Prior is going to drop himself. C4 gets pulled and thrown. It's not going to do anything. Plant is successful. 1 versus 2 in a post-plant situation. Just Prior has a lot of work to do if he wants to get this done. But it's MGN on full HP and Godzak where he is. I do not like Nines' chances. This should be a 2-1 lead for Vanquish now. We can see that Godzak is going to use the mirror window against the defense. Pre-fires just going out. Zach knowing pretty much exactly where Nines is. Going to pre-fire every possible spot. He's going to start sticking that diffuser now. He's got to come off it, and that is it. Game over. Well, round over, rather. Thanks to a very, very good clear out there from Vanquish. Very nicely taking that top floor. It took them a bit of time. It took them a bit of time, but they got there. They were patient and successful. Now, as we can see, as predicted, they lose it once. They are going to go back there one more time and give it another crack. Baron Gaming is going to have its second shot here in the hands of Reborn. They're going to try it once more, see if they can pull it off. Yeah, hey, welcome to the stream, Kicks. Thanks for coming along. Just Jess, welcome to you. Are you Jess? Here's a 90-second delay. Yes. Is that Jess? Or is it a different Jess? Jess is in SMWD Jess or whatever. And I think it was SMW. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right order of letters, the right order of consonants. So, same setup is going to be brought into play. And to be fair, it worked very, very well. Very well indeed in that last round. You know, I've noticed, and I don't know if this happened before.
5 seconds remaining.
Is this new for this season? I'm gonna have to look into that. Ignore me, stream. Ignore me. But looks like Ubisoft have made an update to the HUD that I didn't know about. That is going to really change the quality of life for observers here. Make my life much easier, that's for sure. All right. Anyway. Drones going out from Vanquish, trying to find where the attackers are. Consta playing here on the sauna staircase. He's going to pre-fire onto that window. His recoil control is so good. He's going to take out that drone. Just going to pre-fire in the hope of catching someone, and he catches the head of Godzak. That's an easy kill for Consta. Just Toby claims the life of 1, though. But Consta with an easy kill there onto ZimGN. ZimGN's little gas mask covered face just peeking through that hole like playing peekaboo, and Consta just rips it right off. 4 versus 3 now as Fingiel does claim a life. 3 versus 3, evening things out. Vanquish looking much better on Chalet than they looked on Clubhouse. That is for sure. That much is for sure. Just Toby not quite sure what to do with this alibi. This is the beauty of alibi clones. You jump through the window, you set it off, they know where you are. Now, of course, with the new reworked chalet, you could probably just rappel upside down on there and shoot it out. Is Just Toby going to do that, or is he just going to jump in? That's the question. FinJL doing damage from up above. We still have Aza playing over here on the best defender in the game. Waiting in library for someone to make that push, and MYR still here on the staircase. Utility going out. Magnets getting spent. MYR pushing stairs, waiting for someone to come in. There's still 2 magnets left. 1 magnet left. Loads of utility being soaked up here as one player's going to push in. MYR is going to take him down. That's Eli out of play now as FinJL gets that refrag. 2 versus 2. Default camera getting shot out. Just Toby making his way out to library. Oh, there is Alibi in the library. Just Toby could get this pick, but he's going to fall. 50 seconds to go. He's going to miss the staircase, the ladder. He knows that someone's up there, but the player's going to drop. Aza falls back to sight, leaving both players on sight. But no, Mira has come upstairs for that roam again, and Aza is left last man standing. 1 versus 2. Diffuser in the hands of FinJL, going to take down that proximity sensor. Just Toby coming around to make his way in over here from the main staircase side. Both players splitting up. Coming in from a different angle, but FinJL is already in, starting to push as Aza falls back here to the default plant spot in the other site. He's going to move out. Plant is going to start. Just Toby needs to be there to back him up, but he's looking the wrong way. No, Aza with the clutch as Toby is looking in completely the wrong direction. Aza plays it smart, takes him down first, knowing exactly where that plant is going to be. And then picks up the second kill before FinJL can do anything about it. And things are evened up now at 2-2. We can see that both rounds won by Vanquish have actually been won by Objective. It's the lower bracket final, Jess, lower bracket final. Yeah, it is confusing having like a lower bracket final, an upper bracket final, a grand final. I use LB just because
Defenders, protect your bombs from being used by attackers.
because it's common to try and save that bit of space. A final light, says ASR6. Yes, a final light. Light final indeed. All right, stream is looking like it's starting to stabilize a bit more. Okay, let's look at the setup we got coming out here for Master Bedroom and Office. Now, this site has been played twice by Reborn already. It's got a 50% win rate. It's become unlocked now, so they are going to go back, and they are going to be pinning their hopes on getting another win here.
10 seconds left before insertion.
As you can see from the scoreboard up above, Reborn are currently 1 map ahead.
Attackers locate
1 map ahead. All right, FinJL is going to open up this window. Godzak's going to open the other one, and Consta's a little bit pinched right now. Drones are going to come in. They know exactly where he is. He's got to back out, but is he going to get away from all the guns? He's going to shoot Godzak, and he's going to do some damage, but it's not enough as Godzak finally gets his revenge for when Consta has killed him as Jaeger threw that window downstairs. Nicely done by Godzak. 5 versus 4 as Vanquish is starting to push in and do some damage here. Merxy playing up above as a Rooney, whereas normally this is the position played by Consta. Let's see how Merxy is going to play. He's going to do exactly the same stuff. MYR down below doing the same stuff he's been doing every other time. What is that utility making that sound? That's interesting. Merxy very low on health already. C4 gets pulled by MYR, but that's not going to do anything as Merxy is almost dead. 1 bullet to the toe is going to take down Merxy. He needs to be very, very careful. Is that a 0 cam that I heard? It sounded like a 0 cam going down, but we can't see where it is. Just Toby makes his way up to the roof, and he will check his cams as he gets up there, no doubt, to see what intel he can gather for his teammates. 4 versus 5, 1 minute, 30 seconds into the round. MYR claims 1 life. Eli does take Merxy out of play, but MYR is going to get another one, as he is going to get a load of bullets pumped into him. pretty much immediately afterwards. Going to try to hold down Library as Pryor takes down FinJL, leaving us in the 2 versus 3. Eli almost dead now. He's looking completely the wrong place, and he's going to fall at the hands of MYR. Just Toby all on his own in the 1 versus 3. He's going to drop. He's going to wait for the head, and he's going to tear that off. MYR gets dropped. 1 versus 2. 50 seconds to go. No diffuser in hand. Let's see what Toby can make happen. One player upstairs, one player downstairs. No, wait a minute, both upstairs. Okay, fine. Diffuser can get picked up by Toby. Can send out a cam to get some intel. Briar's going to take it down immediately. Use those cams to take down the Saria gates, Toby. There we go. All right. He hasn't picked up the diffuser. He knows it's not worth it. He's going to push through that gas grenade. He's going to take some damage. He pre-fires onto the player in the bedroom. He's going to hold this position. He can't do much because of the gas grenade and the Banshee. He's going to get peeked from all angles, and Azer is going to get that kill with a pistol and take him down, leaving us with another win in the win column for Reborn. So Reborn's starting to pick up the pace a little bit now, as they go into the last round of defense. Kitchen and Dining is going to come out for the first time. Like I said at the start, Snowmobile and Wine Cellar seen as not the favorite site, or the least favorite site for most teams. And Reborn are pretty much proving that right here by the fact that they just haven't gone there at all.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay. So, final site, dining room and kitchen. Let's see what kind of setup we get here. To be fair, I'd expect a pretty heavy top floor setup, much like when they were defending master bedroom and office, and even bar and gaming over here. To be fair, a setup over here is pretty good. No, sorry, they didn't defend over here. They didn't do it over there. They were over here on the top floor. To be fair, this is a good position to set up for most sites on this map, except for Snowmobile and Garage.
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
So just Pryor down below. An interesting mirror setup with a reinforcement facing the other way. So that is intel only. Intel only. I'd like to see a hole. I'd like to see it opened up here so you could walk through it. Okay, we're getting a double mirror setup from Nines. Which one of these are getting opened, I assume? No, it's just going to be used. This is interesting. Very interesting indeed. No idea what's going on there with those mirror windows. Let's see how it's going to play out, as we are getting attacked in here from library side. That's the way that Vanquish are choosing to come in this last round of attack for them. Windows getting opened up by Merxy. He's just going to watch onto it just to make sure that no one's coming that way. Starts teabagging, as Merxy is prone to do. It's about the thing he is best at with his controller is teabagging. Most of our players are actually on site here. Azer pre-firing through the wall, trying to get a pick, but there's nothing there to take the life of. Just Toby with the standard claymore that he's placed on this window every round so far, pretty much. This is an interesting setup and an interesting take. FinJL's going to claim the life of one already. That's MYR fallen, as Eli is the only player from his team actually on the ground floor anywhere near site. And he can start pushing his way in. Now, grenades are getting cooked, so that's going to go through into the site itself, but there's no... Well, it should have gone through into the site itself, but it doesn't. Gon 6 does get utilized. Azer looking for a kill on that staircase. Consta and Toby getting into a gunfight here, as Consta comes off arguably worse. He's got very little health left. Very little indeed. Consta and Toby, both of them, if they both fire at the same time, both of them are going to die, and that's just a simple trade as Merxy falls to Eli. And this is looking very good right now for Vanquish. They could go 3-3 at the end of the first half if they can just keep up this pace. 5 versus 3. Everything is in their favor, as Aza is playing downstairs on site. Just Prior is on site, going to reinforce these holes. Consta, the only player up top, and he needs to be cleared out of play by the attack. Fingiel has an idea that someone might be there. He's looking through that hole in the wall, just waiting for someone to show their face, but is it going to come? Pre-firing in there, just in case, but there's no one about. Just Toby does drop, but he isn't dead yet. Consta going for a cheeky kill there, as Just Toby is going to fall to safety. He is unlikely to get revived with 20 seconds left to go, so it's essentially a 4 versus 3 now. But with Consta being as low health as he is, well, 3 versus 3. 15 seconds left to go. This is a great hold put into play here by Reborn as Eli drops. Zach starts to push his way in with Diffuser, and he's going to fall to Aza. Fingiel, the last man standing, no Diffuser in hand. He's got to find kills. He's not going to get them. And somehow, Reborn managed to win that round and make it a 4-2 split at the end of the first half. That should have gone to Vanquish. They had no business losing that round. No reason whatsoever. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Hoss. Very much appreciated. Toby about to do miracles, says AS. Not yet, not yet. Master bedroom and office is going to be the first site of choice here for Vanquish. No big surprise. It's been everyone's favorite site to play first, as we have talked about already. Now, on the Twitter polls, Vanquish were favorite to win. But at the moment, it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good. At the moment, it's difficult to argue that we're going to see anything other than a Reborn versus Athena grand final next weekend. Vanquish can still do this. They can still do this. Vanquish were the first team to actually push Reborn this season in this league by going 8-7 in Reborn's favor on Coastline. The first time these two teams face off against each other in this league for this season. If we take a look at some stats for these two teams, we can see that for Season 3 of TXB Pro, Reborn have won 57% of the rounds that they played, whereas Vanquish have won 50%, so Reborn have the advantage there. When it comes to attacking, Reborn have won 53% of their attack rounds, whereas Vanquish have won 36% of their attack rounds. So Reborn, clearly the stronger attackers. However, when we get to defense, Reborn have won 61% of their defensive rounds, with Vanquish winning 64%. So Vanquish slightly better on defense than Reborn. So if they manage to carry that over into this map, then that does look good for them. But based on map number 1, Clubhouse, I just don't know. Just Toby holding this window, waiting for someone to jump in, but he's going to have to wait for someone to open up that Saria gate first. But there is also a frost mat there. Is that going to be spotted? Frost mat under the other window as well. Got drone is going to go in. That's going to find Toby. He doesn't need to push too far out. Aza knows that there's a frost mat there. Consta comes in down below and Just Toby takes him out as he drops the hatch. What a play from Just Toby. That was absolutely brilliant. Flores drone is going to go in to take down any of these frost mats that might be sitting. No, it's not going to take out the frost mats. It's just going to walk past. Merxy, how does that happen? Just Toby gets the double kill. Nines does fall. This is a great setup and hold here from Toby, who's just running around getting kills and getting away with it as Maestro, and he's not getting challenged back. Diffuser going to get picked up. 3 versus 5. 1 minute 45 seconds left to go on the clock. If Vanquish win this round, then I don't know what to say. If Vanquish don't win this round, they do not deserve to go to the grand final. With how well Toby has done so far, with the advantage they have gained so quickly into this map. Now, MYR is going to take a load of damage. He's going to fall to Just Toby. That's the 3k for Toby. He's hunting down that ace. He is roaming as the big heavy man, and he is getting away with it, knocking player after player off of their perch. No ace for Toby as Godzak does steal it away. Merxy, last man standing, and this is an easy win here for Vanquish. Now, if anyone can ace to win this, it is Merxy. It could happen, but let's face it, they cannot let this happen. Vanquish cannot let Merxy win. Look at him just making his way along like a little slug, just waiting to find someone. We've got one player up there on the hatch. That's a Rooney, played by Godzak, I'm guessing. Yes, it is. Waiting for someone to come in through that doorway. Mercy's still just slugging his way around the side. Godzak's going to see him first. Oh, we see the leg of Godzak. Oh, Godzak runs away. He starts to drop. Mercy claims the life of one. Now his position is known. Pre-fires through the wall, not going to do anything. We get one player dropping at the back of the map there. Getting ready for a take. Mercy's not going to get up. He is committed to this prone game right now. More pre-fires coming out, but no one's there. Wall bangs from above. Mercy just chilling. A Vanquish win it. As we expected. Mercy at the end there, just like, yeah, let's just slug my way into sight. What's the point? It doesn't really matter by now. We'll just make our way in. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Thank you, Mercy, for making that an entertaining finish to that round. All right, so at the end of round number 1 of the first half, Vanquish do get a win on the board. To be fair, they managed to do that in the first half. They won the first round, but they didn't manage to make too much of it as they went into the second half 4-2 down. Let's see if they can even things out here and take us to a win or to overtime so that we get to see Oregon as map number 3. That's what we want to see, is map number 3, Oregon. All right, looks like the stream has calmed down now. CPU on the computer is dropping. I can see that we shouldn't have any issues now. Okay. So I was just reading AS's comments in the chat there about sketchy rounds. AS should not just now be seeing the kill that Just Toby got as I watch the stream. Is he going to see the second one here onto Just Prior? Just Prior shoots out the frost mat. That's how he gets in, but then that's the double kill from Just Toby. Beautifully done by him as I just watched that going back. All right, now, as we get into this round that's actually unfolding in front of our very eyes. Sorry, I was just watching Just Toby's double on the stream as you guys were seeing it. But now let's get back to the proper round at hand. We do have Bar and Gaming coming out here. Same site rotation that we saw coming out from Reborn. Easy just looking at the snow. Just Prior opening up windows. What's the, is that the Ace Elites there on Just Prior? Nice. Mercy repelling on this window, trying to get a kill through there. That's a nice position to play. And he can just move safely behind that pillar. I like that. That's a good position to open fire from. Now, he doesn't know there's a player just to the left of that window, waiting to jump out. There goes the Saria gate with the drone. It's an unfortunate use for drone, but if you've got to do it that way, then you've got to do it that way. Doesn't want to use the frags. Prepared to use the drones instead. Would rather have the frag power than the intel power. A's are playing down here on the first floor, trying to find the pick. Fingiello's got a free kill lined up, but he doesn't manage to take it. Aza takes no damage whatsoever. Fingiello's just going to hold here on the library stairs, nice and patient here. Frag grenade does get tossed, and that is going to tickle Fingiello and lose a load of his health. And he's going to get pushed aggressively by Aza, who does finish him off. Pings go out, they know where Aza is. He sees Frost and manages to get that kill. ZimGN does fall. Aza is an absolute beast here as MYR claims another. Eli, the last man standing, he's going to get picked off by Consta. As Aza just jiggles and spins and shoots at everything as he's making his way around the map. Great round there for Reborn as they go 5-3 up right now. They were looking very, very confident on that round. Bar and Gaming is going to get played again. The man's a slug, says Jess. Yeah. That's such an entertaining into that round. Bar and Gaming is going to get played again. As Just Prior is going to bait the Osa and instead is going to 6-pick onto Cali. Got to make sure he sticks it. So if he gets stuck with it, he's getting team killed. Interesting. Is he using the actual Twitch Elite skin? Because the Elite skin is banned. Interesting. It's the responsibility of the other team to call it. Now, the question is, the Elite skin is banned because of the utility, not because of the uniform itself. So the question is, when the drone spawns in, will it be... Will it be the camouflage drone, or will it be the black drone? That is the question that I don't know the answer to. I just don't know the answer to it. Now, I don't know where Just Prior is going to spawn, but we will need to get a look and see how this is going to work. When he sends out a shock drone, we can watch it and spectate it from third person, I believe. So we will do that. And we'll follow it around to see what happens. Interesting set. This is a pretty Pro League type setup coming out here from Vanquish. Now, Contra and MYR spawn together. There's Just Prior. Now, that is the Twitch Elite skin. The question is it the Elite shock drone? It is the Elite shock drone. Now it's down to the side of Vanquish to call this out. Now I can call it out because I've spotted it, but the question is we don't spot everything. It is on the defense to make a protest, and it looks like we are getting a protest. Okay, we are going to call a protest here. Reborn will need to lose this round. Reloading. And this one will go to Vanquish. Now, hopefully, Reborn don't just win it, because that means we will have to rehost. Let me just let them know. I'm just trying to sort this out in the chat. Yeah, Just Prior, sort of not worrying about it. Looks like we're going to get an informal tactical timeout, I guess, here from Reborn, as they're just going to wait and not really do much. So this will be a 5-4 to Vanquish at the end of this round. Oh, Merxy tries to, with the grenade. Oh, hatch drop there. Merxy just wants to at least get some kills to pad his stats here. He's going to claim 1. There we go. And that round does go to Vanquish. So we don't need to do a rehost. That's very useful. Thank you very much, Reborn. Glossy, yeah, I can't remember the customization of Leaks, which is why I wanted to wait and see it spawn in before I said anything about it. It's already all atting me in the chat, Glossy Club, but remember we're 3 minutes behind. All right, so master bedroom and office is going to be the next site to get played.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Apparently Nines hasn't spoken since round 3. All right. Passionate throw is what's being called. All right. It's good to see Reborn taking it in good spirits here. All right. So just to call out about that Twitch leak. So although I spotted it, it's important to know that yes, I could have called the round, but the problem is if we set a precedent where we call out that sort of thing in Pro League, it's not the way it works where the caster calls it out and makes the call. It's not feasible for people to watch every single player and keep an eye on every single skin that comes up. So yes, I could have called it and said, hey, ban skin, we need to throw this round. It's going to go to Vanquish. But the problem is, when you get another game where I don't spot it, because you can't notice it on every single player, someone's going to call out, but hey, you stopped the game and you called that protest for this Vanquish game and you let Vanquish have the round, but you didn't do it for this team. Why did you let that go? Why did you let it go? So it's more a point that as a caster, an admin of it, we don't act on it. We wait for the other team to protest it if they have an issue with it. Fortunately, as it was for Vanquish, Toby called it out. He made the protest. So therefore, the round went Vanquish's way. MYR is going to take down Eli. Early pick there, going to Reborn. As Finchiel is going to drop. Oh, Zach with an easy kill there, and I come off the cam just as he takes it. 4 versus 4, but Consta does get that trade. FinJL is going to be running around here upstairs in the bathroom. Thank you very much for the follows, Hoss. Don't know why you keep... Wait a minute, are these... Rizify Gaming, no way you're protesting skins. Reborn beat Athena in the Grimo Cup and the last round by protesting a skin. So, you know, Reborn got to reap what they sow. 4 versus 3. 4 versus 3. MYR very low on health here. Godzak equally low on health, though just slightly less. FinJL's going to sit here and wait for someone to push him. Claymore does go down. He knows there's a player there, but he isn't going to push it because he doesn't need to. Godzak is going to drop. Aza downstairs making his way up Sauna staircase. Consta waiting to push into the office. MYR from outside the breach as Aza finishes off the kill on Godzak. Merxy droning to get the intel needed. MYR is going to claim the life of ZinGN just after he takes down Aza. FinJL now left in a 1 versus 3. He is on drone. They know exactly where he is, and he is going to have to react very quickly here, but he's not going to react quickly enough. As Reborn take a round, and they go 6-4 up. Match point going to Reborn. Vanquish are going to go to master bedroom and office again and try it a second time. Score for map 1, Sixter. If you look at the top left-hand corner of your screen, you will see. I don't... What, Glossy, why are you shrugging and saying sorry? Who are you apologizing to? See, this is the thing. You put all this information on the stream for people to see, but people still come in and ask questions. Like, it doesn't matter. People go crazy for overlays. You've got to have overlays. You've got to stream with overlays. It's brilliant. But people don't really read them.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Sixter now realizing the error of his ways. All right, so potentially the last round of this map and this game. Let's see if Vanquish can pull this back and take us to overtime. Their only hope at the moment is to win the next 2 rounds and take us to overtime. Otherwise, it's Reborn going to the grand final to play against Athena in the greatest matchup that we've all seen 1,000 times. Reborn versus Athena. Still the 2 top teams pretty much, I guess, in the leagues. Let's see how it works. Vanquish can still do this. It would be great to see a 3rd map and see Vanquish come back here. I'm really excited, to be honest, about the prospect of seeing a new team win the season. Oh no, we've got Blitz being brought by Nines. I hadn't even realized that. So we've got Nines bringing the Blitz with the new flashes. Not sure what he wants to do with Sledge. He's just going to run upstairs. Sledge starting to cook grenades as Just Prior is going to make his way up, and he's going to push aggressively onto the defense here as he starts to run in. Red pings are going out. He's going to spot Toby, and he's going to see the player over there, but Toby's going to shoot him in the back. Nines without the intel there as MYR is going to start pushing that same spot. Rotate gets opened up. Impact Trick goes out to stop that ace. MYR gets downed by Eli and finished off 5 versus 3. And Vanquish are doing the work that they need to in this round. They are not out yet. They are not going down without a fight as Eli and Toby managed to do the damage they need to start knocking players off the board here for Reborn. Zach is going to start pushing his way down to that library staircase. Mercs is going to take a load of damage and fall at the hands of just Toby, leaving us in the 5 versus 2. Aza and Constant, last two standing. Constant has got 2 phone calls left to find out where the defenders are. Aza has 1 breaching round. He's downstairs on the bottom floor. Minute and a half left to go. We have 7 drones in play, but only 3 in the hands of the actual live attackers that they can use to get intel. Phone call does go out. Can Constant act on it? He knows there's someone here in Trophy. It's Toby laid down. But he doesn't know exactly where it is. Oh, he knows there's a player up there now. He's going to try to peek it. No, he's going to back out. It's just Toby peeks out, but Aza does take him down. From behind, Elo gets that refrag, leaving Constant all on his own with the DMR, just waiting for someone to jump out at him. Do not throw your lives away, Vanquish. Take the win here. Take the win. Take my word for it and just take the win. The question is, what's going to be the win condition? Is it going to be time or is it going to be kills? Bum bum. And there we go. Vanquish do win that round based on kills. Bear with me for a second, stream. All right. Kitchen and dining. Last sight of regulation. Vanquish need to take a win here. They need to take a win. Just Toby is going to 6-pick Legion, going on to Pulse. Could be a good pick. Let's see what kind of setup Vanquish will come out here with. They have not played Kitchen and Dining yet. This is their first time there, so this might be unexpected. This might be unexpected by Reborn because, yeah, Bar and Gaming is available to be played, but instead it's been switched up. All right, Merxy, when you hear this, please leave the stream.
10 seconds. 5 seconds to go.
All right. 5 versus 5. Potentially the last round of this whole game, but it's also potentially the first round of an incredible comeback by Vanquish. Let's see what they can make happen. 5 versus 5. All of the pressure here is on Vanquish, but there is still an amount of pressure on Reborn. As the attackers, you have to make things happen. That is disappointing that we don't get to see a proper sight there of what Toby sees through his heartbeat scanner. That's annoying. That is annoying. All right, we've got an upstairs hold coming out here from 2 players. That's FinJL and Godzak. There's Merxy chucking out drones. Going to be sending that into the bathroom. He's going to find FinJL, but FinJL's going to find that drone. He's going to take that out of play. Got 2 players pushing in there from the office that we can see. FinJL is going to hold this angle, waiting to get challenged. But sounds like Merxy is opening up a window here. He's getting ready to jump in. FinJL needs a teammate here to back him up, and he has ZimJL, or ZimGN rather, as FinJL claims a life with Constant, and he claims another, but he does get refragged. 4 versus 3. Red pings go out as the alibi clones do get shot. Oh no, just Toby with a C4 takes down Nines. We could be getting overtime here as Aza is the last man standing. We are going to get an overtime on Chalet. We still have a chance to go to map 3 here, people. It's not over yet. Aza is going to claim the life of 1. Do not let this happen, Vanquish. This is yours to throw away. You only have 1 player. He's got a minute and a half. Aza can clutch this. He can clutch this if Vanquish are not careful. They just need to watch out. Toby giving the calls, giving the yellow pings. Most likely to let his teammates know where Aza is. He has diffuser. But the remaining players on Vanquish are going to play it smart. Eli's going to use his drones. Zim's going to play off site. He doesn't have the health to mess around. Aza Dropping those frags isn't going to do anything because there's nowhere nearby. No one nearby, rather. Oh! He makes it away. Toby gets away. Just manages to avoid getting shot in the butt. As Aza has an idea, someone might be coming up behind him, but he is going to drop into sight. And he's got sight control now. They know where he is. Pre-fires go out. He has diffuser, but he isn't going to get past the mighty ZimGN. And we do get overtime. Lovely play there from Vanquish. As we do go to OT, we will have Reborn remaining on attack, as Master Bedroom and Office is now going to get played by Vanquish on the defense. I didn't say I don't care about, not fussed about the bans, about these skins. The rule is there and I'd like to follow them. The thing is, as an admin, when it comes to skins, like I said, it's very difficult to do it. So it's easier, well, it's not easier, it's just more logical and more sensible to let the other teams protest it. That's the only reason. If it was realistic, or I could guarantee I caught every single banned skin in the game, then I'd be happy as an admin to run that rule myself. In all honesty, I'd just have no banned skins, because I personally don't care about the banned skins at all. But I appreciate the way players feel about them, which is why they are in the game. Or in the rules, at least. So when that rule is broken, I want to see it followed. But I can't enforce it every time because I can't see it every time. And I'd rather it was enforced 100% of the time, or not at all, rather than having one rule for some and one rule for another. And like I say, Reborn managed to win the Grimo Cup by protesting skins against Athena. So it's only fair that Reborn get protested against when they were a banned skin. And it was on this map as well that they did it. So, yeah. I think Athena would be very happy about that. All right, anyway, enough about banned uniforms. It's been done. We're over it. Doesn't matter at this point in time. Now, MWR going to send in his drone. 5 versus 5 still, 30 seconds into the round. But Zach is going to be playing here on site along with Eli, playing just outside the edge of site. ZimGN is going to be rotating through and holding into the little closet, as we now have mezzanine floor control from Reborn. They just need to get to work on this wall. Now, it is not protected by anything at all. Just prior, checking it for signal jammers, finds there's nothing there, so he's going to start opening that up with the Ace Selmas. Wall's going to get opened. But we do have a signal jammer stopping that Claymore. That is nice to know that Claymores do that. And of course it works that way because the Claymore uses a... Actually, no, it shouldn't work that way because it should only be things that use some kind of signal to trigger it. Whereas the Claymore doesn't use a signal. That's the rule that sieges always follow. So it's interesting that it's changed now that it does stop Claymores. I don't think that used to be a thing back in the old days. I mean, it's nice. It's very good for the defense. But I don't think it makes sense. Just prior is in and planting already. Aza's backing him up. Eli doesn't know that it's going down. Just prior is going to get that diffuse, that plant off successfully. We got 3 players now here in a post plant. 40 seconds left to go. 4 versus 3 in the post plant situation. 1 player on the attack does fall, but Aza manages to claim the life of 1. Consta gets another 2 versus 2. Aza very low on health, as 1 defender runs outside, and Consta does take a big health damage. Zach has control of Zach. ZimGN takes down 1, he gets the other. Sorry, ZimGN gets 1, Zach gets the other. That's the quad kill. They're going to hit that diffuser. Oh my god. And Vanquish are going to take the first round. Wow. That was an intense closing few seconds. Nicely done. Nicely done. Master Bedroom and Office is going to be the first site to get played, or the only site to get played on defense, rather, by Reborn as they switch sides in this overtime. AS made half a litre of coffee. Interesting. All right. So, Master Bedroom and Office. We've seen this site played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 7 times we have seen this site played. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times by defense. So a huge defender win rate for this site. So you'd expect Reborn to take this one and for it to all come down to site number 3. Now, Master Bedroom and Office will not be available for Vanquish if and when we get to the next round. It's going to be locked, which means they're going to have to find somewhere else to go. Based on what we've seen so far, they are likely to go to Bar and Gaming. That was their secondary site of choice. However, it really did throw off Reborn when they went to Kitchen and Dining. They've got a 100% win rate on Kitchen and Dining, a 50% win rate on Bar and Gaming. So it's all going to come down to what happens after this round, assuming Reborn keep up with stats and manage to take the win here. Let's see how it's going to play out. I'm excited, stream. I am excited. Consta taking a little look out here, going for some cheeky peeks. Is he going to be successful? Oh, he almost gets peeked himself. He knows he's safe from the player over there on the left-hand side. SimGN coming down underneath. He's going to tag Consta, and Consta's going to have to fall back. Just Prior playing down below. Merxy playing on Sauna Stairs, and MYR playing here as he has done every other time. Using those holes in the wall to look onto the staircase here, which is a very nice position to play. How useful is it? I don't know. C4 is going to get ripped. Is it going to get tossed out? It is. Oh no, he just misses. God, Zach came so close to dying. MYR has come around to the double door. He almost catches the attackers off of guard, but they managed to get away with it. Hibana pellets are going to open up that wall and apply some pressure to MYR. He will not be able to sit in this site for much longer the way he has been in the previous rounds. Now, instead of walking up that staircase, it looks like Vanquish know what MYR is up to, and they are just going to come in through this window instead. Makes perfect sense. Now, most of the defensive team are in very standard positions. Still a 5 versus 5, and we're almost halfway through the round with half left to go. Obviously, when you're halfway through the round, there's only half left to go. As Eli does take some damage, SimGN running around trying to work out what to do. He's going to go onto drones and get some intel for his teammates. Lifeline goes out, but doesn't do anything. Eli claims the first kill of the round. And that is Consta falling as he goes for that run out. Cheeky Consta. That's not what you need. Saria Gate is going to get burned by Eli's Gemini. And that's going to allow him to push into the site. Pre-fires go out through that wall as Mercy takes some damage. Getting into a gunfight down below is Kaid, along with Just Prior, who's downstairs with him. But MYR falls by Godzak's hands, leaving us in the 5 versus 3 now. And Merxy's going to make his way upstairs to join and help his teammates. Eli taking a load of damage in the gunfight, has to back out onto the mezzanine. 1 minute left to go, and we are going to have to get a push in through Piano here, most likely. Piano is clear as Just Prior does fall downstairs as well. He's going to get finished off by Godzak, or he's going to try to get finished off by Godzak. Eli's going to come around and finish that kill. Red ping goes out, but he's not there. They don't know where he is. They don't know if it's safe to go in because they don't know if there's anyone around. There we go. Fingiel claims the life of one. Merxy is the last player standing, and it looks like Chalet is going to go the way of Vanquish, and we are going to get a map number 3, which is going to be Oregon. Wow. Well, what? All right. Now, let's get to the bands. Let's get to the bands. Reborn are defending first because it was Vanquish's map pick. They are going to stick with the Thatcher. Now, when we get over to Vanquish, who will they ban? They banned Jackal last time. Let's see if they go for Jackal again. They're going to go for Maverick. Now, that's a sensible play on this map. A lot of people play a lot of Maverick. You're going to have the likes of Merxy and Consta always on Maverick on this map. Opening up cheeky little holes, getting shots through them onto your feet and all that sort of stuff. So it makes perfect sense to take him out of play. So that's Thatcher, Mav, Kaid is the next one. That's a good pick as well. Very good pick. Very, very strong for downstairs in the basement. Very strong indeed. Now, Mirror is going to be the ban of choice for Reborn. Now, we've seen Reborn in the chat talking about 7-0s when they try. The question is, are we going to see Reborn 7-0? 7-0 here on this map? Or are they going to have a slightly tougher time than they might be anticipating? That's the question. We don't know. We just don't know. Now let's switch the... wait a minute. That didn't work the way it's supposed to. Let's try again. There we go. No, it did work actually. I'm lying to you people. There we go. Vanquish on attack. Reborn on defense. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, El Josie. Very much appreciated. All right. Oh, what's going on here?
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
All right. Okay, let me just quickly check something. Stream. Yep, okay, we're good. Basement is going to be the first site to get played. Laundry and supply here as round number 1 gets underway here from Reborn. They do like to play this site. In ranked, you always start at the top, but here in competitive, we always see Reborn pretty much starting down here at the bottom. Consta will go for a run out here from this doorway. Merxy will play around here with the C4, playing plant denial. Then Moyar's likely to play down around here. Likely to have Just Prior playing here on the edge, and Aza playing over here in Freezer. That's my suspicion. There's Consta with his little peek at the start. There's Merxy playing back here. There's Aza in the freezer, and Moyar setting up a shield for him. So we might have a slightly different setup to what we normally get here. Godzak is going to take some damage. No, it is the exact setup, you see? Reborn, same thing. Every single time. Merxy's going to come out here and play a little bit aggressively, but he will fall back to here at some point when he needs to help out Just Prior. Oh, he's going to bandit trick this wall, it seems. Utility going out, but the magnets are going to pick it up. That's that utility spent. The magnets are down. Simgen's drone is going to go in. It's going to find Just Prior. We can see that there are 2 ADSs there that are currently not enabled. Oh, wait, is it when they're flashing that they're regenerating? Or when they're static? I can't recall. Okay, there we go. They went down, came back. Oh, no, it's because... Oh, right, okay. Distance. Interesting. All right, another drone from Godzak is going to go out. That's the bait, but he is going to get on it. Half health for Zach. He's going to spot the smoke. He's going to get his drone out of the way. We're going to have Eli just peeking that wall as Merxy is going to fall back. Consta playing here on the pillar, as you'd expect from a Jaeger. Aza on freezer. MYR playing here exactly as we thought at the start. There we go. Merxy coming around. Oh, but Merxy's going to drop Eli. Somehow he just pushes through that hole and manages to drop him. What happened to Just Prior? He was just sat here behind the shield, so Merxy came around and got that nice kill. Well done to him, as Consta claims the life of Godzak. 5 versus 3. Things looking very, very good right now for... Oh, no! Things looking very, very good. Oh, my word. Looking very, very good for Reborn, I was going to say. But then I thought Finjail was going to do some damage, but no, he didn't do any damage because he got shot in the face. Damn, that was a rough one. And Reborn staying true to their words there in this chat at the moment, just saying, hey, we're going to take this seriously, and we're going to show you. We're going to show you. Kids' dorms. Site number 2. Secondary site for Vanquish. Goodness sake. For Reborn. Vanquish have got a fair bit of work to do here. Now, we've seen these 2 teams play Oregon before. We've seen Reborn play it once this season, and they lost it. That one time they played it to Karma. It was a very weird game for Mutiny. They could have been saving strats. Season 2, Reborn loved this map. They absolutely loved it. Vanquish have played here twice, and they've got a 50% win rate on it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Let's see if they can up that to be a 66% win rate. But either way, Reborn have a lot more to prove on this map. They cannot afford to lose at this point. They've been talking in chat. Hey, Kane, welcome to the stream. Welcome, Aries. Oh, glossy. All right, anyway, looking at the setup, we can see it's a pretty standard setup. Nothing unusual coming out here at all. Signal jammers, I do like the blue on them now. We've got a magnet up there in the corner. That's going to stop any ace Selma that comes through, or just one Selma at least. Triple ADS there to protect Just Prior from any grenades. Finjail solo pushing his way onto Tall Tower with Godzak and Xinjiang coming over from the street and coming over from the caravans. We've got Eli. Oh no, just Toby is joining Finjail. I thought Finjail was all on his own. Alright, so as we move up to the top floor, let's see what kind of attack we get coming out. Standard thing here is to pinch from both sides. Take Attic from here with a hard breach, and to also take Closet with a hard breach. But we don't have that much hard breach over here. Oh yeah, we do. We've got ZimGM playing over here on the ace. And we've got Finjail playing on Sledge with just Toby on Ying. So we are not getting through this wall because... Oh no, we've got the hard breach charge. Of course, I forget about this on Ying. But it is signal jammed off. So it's just going to take Finjail down below. The grenade that, take it out, and there we go. Great teamwork there coming out from Vanquish. As that wall is going to get opened up. MYR with the shotgun is going to take down ZimGN. That's the hard breach. But the closet is starting to get opened up as MYR takes down Godzak. Finjail waiting for a possible flank here up the back stairs. Candela is going to get misthrown. One of them's going to get picked up by the magnet. ADS picking up another. Oh no, just Toby with the whips there on the Candela's going to blind his own teammate. Yeah, this is an oof right now for Vanquish. As Consta is going to hold this position in Swamp, as they call it. 2 players here in Swamp waiting, but we can see the Vanquish is rotating out. They aren't going to push this way. FinJL opening up the window here towards Attic. Towards Armory. Pre-firing through the wall, but not doing any damage. MYR is going to take down one. That's Eli. He's going to take down a second. That's the quad kill for Consta. Nicely done. Well. Was that I thought it was MYR, but it wasn't. It was Consta, wasn't it? Interesting. It was all happening too quick. I thought it was MYR, but the kill feed was just Consta. It wasn't an ace, I know that much. What? No, he just got the 1 kill. It was MYR. Doing bits. Oh, here we go. Rehost. Pause being used. Consta got the kill. So I don't know. Let's see what's that. Getting arguments in the chat. What are arguments for MYR justifying? Right, Nines has returned, so we will unpause. Okay, let's go on to round number 3. Kitchen. Wait, no, kids' dorms. I've written it down wrong. Silly me. Silly me. Now we go to kitchen and dining. Or dining and kitchen, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, ace for MYR. Oh my god, what is going on in the chat, in the Twitch chat, people? What is happening? Right, now, let's take a look at the setup. Consta with the upstairs hold. This is what you need. Better for meeting and kitchen. I prefer meeting and kitchen hold, to be honest, as opposed to the kitchen and dining. I mean, this is still good, but I don't like the idea of this being reinforced. You kind of want some rotates here, in all honesty. But this is the setup that we've got. Let's see how they're going to make it work. Aza reinforcing default wall from meeting. Default walls reinforced here. We've got Merxy going up to small tower. He's going to be riding solo over here. Going to open up a window to go for a little peek. Let's see if he's successful. Pre-fire. Does nothing. Runs away.
Loading new magazine. Deploying drone. Deployed.
Got Zach going onto drones. Getting the intel for his team along with ZimGN. FinJL pushing on intel that's been given to him. Knows there's a player somewhere, but he's looking downstairs, pointing at the Evil Eyes, but we've got Jaeger at the top of white. He must have been spotted by that drone. Eli has come in and he's been heard. They're looking all looking the wrong way. We've got a player at the top of white and he's getting away with it. Just Prior is there. Have they not seen him? Mercy takes down Eli. FinJL gets into a gunfight here on the dorm's window, kid's window rather. He's going to do some damage to Consta, but he's going to take a load of damage back. Impact grenade from Aza takes down FinJL. That's most unfortunate for him as Just Toby does get that kill onto Just Prior. 4 versus 3 as Consta is going to drop back to site. MYR still holding up top, going for that headshot with the SMG-11, but he isn't going to do anything. Oh no, Bros are going to push, and MYR is going to take him down and finish him off with that gas grenade. 4 versus 2 now. Just Toby is upstairs. C4 comes up just past Toby's feet. That was a nice viewpoint. ZimGN coming in to back up his teammate from behind, and this is not looking good for Vanquish. Baiting out that attic wall. Stun grenade getting ready to go down. Drops towards Malusi, but he isn't blinded. Just Toby does claim the life of Merxy. ZimGN gets one of his own. 2 versus 2 now, and the player on white is going to back out. Aza holding the hatch. Consta retreating all the way back to small tower into dining room through the doorway to join his teammate Aza, who's watching that hatch. With that powerful order, he's going to open fire, but he's not going to do the damage that he needs. 40 seconds left to go. Diffuser in the hands of ZimGN, and he can get this wall into Kitchen open. Now, Kitchen is not being held by either of these players. Consta can get the long angle to the doorway, but he can't get it to the wall. Aza has flanked round, though. Someone has an idea that someone's there. That wall opens up. Just Toby coming in from behind. He doesn't know that Aza's there. He hears him now. Gets out the shotgun, but Toby falls. And Aza manages to get both of those kills. Putting another round on the board for Reborn. And it is looking good for Reborn right now. As they are doing very, very well. Laundry and supply room. Is going to be the next site to get played. It's just become unlocked for Reborn. I'm still trying to work out if technically if MYR counts for that ace. I know that Siege awards you with the kill, but they only, let's face it, they only did that for toxicity. They only did that to stop toxicity. Not because they feel you actually deserve the kill. You didn't get the kill, you just downed someone. Shooting a bullet and downing someone is not a kill. I mean, let's face it, if you go to war, I'm not going to go into it.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay, now. MYR reinforcing hatches and barricading doorways. I don't know, Stream, what do you think? If someone gets a kill, if someone gets the kill from the down, do you think it should be an ace? Do you think MYR got an ace for that, or do you think Consta stole it from him and it was actually a 4K? Even though MYR did get the kill counted to him, does it count as an ace? Let's open it up to the Twitch chat. The game did not award it as an ace. The game did not say ace. And it normally does that. When you get that last kill and it comes up saying ace! So I'm not sure it counts. I don't know that I believe it counts. But anyway, FinJL repelling up Tool Tower. We are attacking laundry and supply, so it's an interesting move to go up here, but it's just in good practice of cleaning it all out. And you can see that top floor, T3 as it's known, is clear. And he is going to drop down. He's not going to take that drone with him. He's just going to go down the ladder and run off and leave it there for some reason. Don't know why you wouldn't take the drone with you. Hey Sing Sing, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming along. Oh, MYR taking a whole load of damage here from someone. That's the player on the back. No, player out in blue, it sounds like.
Have located a bomb.
It's not going to be Toby. It's going to be Eli, because Toby has the... has glass. That was no way. That was a DMR that was going off, doing damage there. Oh, the head of MYR is spotted as he takes down Godzak. MYR just poking his little bean out there, but he doesn't get punished for it. Glaz is going to take down one. Oh no, but Aza with the quick double there, leaving Just Toby all on his own. He gets the triple. Just Toby, last player standing on attack now, waiting to find those picks. Aza is down from something, not sure from what. Is that a kill? No, it's not. He can't see him, even if he stayed still. That's all reinforced. He's not going to get flanked. This is going to be another Reborn round. The question is it going to be based on kills or time? That is the magic question. Toby just baiting for the kills. All of his teammates watching. No drones in play to watch, to give him intel. Pre-fires, baiting the excitedness of Reborn, where we know they're the types that will chase after this kill when the time gets low enough. And Toby hoping that he can do what he needs to. But at least one of the Reborn players will be smart enough to not try to push it. Nines. Just Prior is going to be the one to hold the angle to try to get that kill. And sure enough, he does get a split second. Split second. There. All right, next site is going to be Dorms. It's just become unlocked for Reborn. They are going to head back there. Vanquish have got a lot of work to do right now. They need to come back strong. They had a close fight in Chalet. They got dominated on Clubhouse. And at the moment, they're getting dominated right here on Oregon. This was the map that they chose to play. They chose to play here instead of Cafe. Now, to be fair, Reborn have a strong Cafe history. Well, they've got a strong history on most maps, to be fair. But they do have very good reputation on Oregon. Even though they haven't really played it here this season. They played it here this season once and lost it spectacularly. So they lost it 7-2, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 7-2. Or 7-3, one or the other. I can't recall exactly. But, yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one for Vanquish. A tough one. Anyway, I've waffled and been silent for long enough. Let's get back to business. So let's check out the setup that we've got. Standard reinforcement. Merxy's likely to play around here close to that breach, because that's what he often does. Actually, he used to when he played Bandit. He's not playing Bandit, he's playing Goya, so he probably won't do that this time. I think he's mixed it up here. Hatch is open by Nines. Setting down a signal jammer. There we go. Early kill for Just Toby, taking out Consta. Going for those spawn peaks, but he got out-peaked by Just Toby. Nicely done there by him. Claims that early life. Was that through the bedroom doorway? That's a common... Yes, it was. Well, I'm going to close my door because I've now got a moth coming in. Oh, that's the problem with having things open. And this moth is going to fly up my shorts leg at some point during this cast and make me jump. And boy, you will know it when that moth flies up my trouser leg. All right, so Godzak is in, checking to make sure there's nothing stopping this wall. There is nothing stopping it, and it's going to get opened up by ZimGN. Flores cooking up some grenades here, getting ready to chuck that out. Now, that's new for this season, isn't it? I don't think he used to have frags. That's new. Oh, stun grenade. It's going to go off. That gets sucked up by a magnet. ADSs and all sorts there, holding things back, but eventually the utility is soaked up, and that signal jammer is going to get taken out of play. 2 ADSs here to stop any grenades. Have we got the top of the wall open there? That's the question. I'm not quite sure. We can't spectate up there. Yellow ping going out there onto the player in attic. 4 versus 5. Now, we are getting a very heavy play here, I think, for a plant in games, but we are going to see ZimGN falling. He's going to try to drop back to safety. C4 goes out, and that is going to finish off ZimGN. 3 versus 2 as Just Toby is outside, waiting for the kills. Watching Eli's flank. Eli coming up that main staircase. But Just Toby keeps falling off stuff. No, Just Toby just can't stay there. Gemini going in just to check the lay of the land. Oh, we know there's a player there. Oh, it's to the left. I thought it was to the right. MYR takes down Eli. Just Toby manages to get that refrag. They are likely to follow Just Toby down, but there's only 2 of them left. They need to be very, very careful. Merxy is going to play safe, actually, all the way back here in the corner of sight. And A's is going to stay up here with him. Just Toby. 1 versus 2. Not much he can do at this point. Very low on health. Oh, he's going to see Aza, though, and take him down, leaving him to play against Merxy. He needs to ace to win this. He's got the quad. He's got the quad. Now, this is the time where Toby can quite often clutch. But is he going to? No! As Merxy denies the ace. Let's smoking aces. Here we go. That's an achievement for Merxy. Kill an enemy to deny the ace. Well done to Merxy for actually playing sensibly there and holding back, not wanting to throw it away. Normally Merxy's the first one that you'll see out there running about trying to do stuff. But not this time. Not this time. Last round of the first half, kitchen and dining is going to get played again. Let me give Merxy this achievement. What's it called? Smoking aces. There we go. I don't know if we can get the timeout Sing. Mrs. Toot would need to do it, and I think she's let me hold on. I might be able to do it, actually.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Mrs. Toot, are you listening? If you are, then please can you time out Harry? Actually, I can do it. What was it? 2 minutes, yeah? 2 minutes. Sorry, Harry. You are being timed out. We must make sure to redeem that later. All right, now. 15 seconds to go. Five seconds of prep. Let's see the setup. So we got Consta with the reinforced, Castle Barricade. We've got the reinforcements here, trapping himself in place. I'm not sure I believe this is the right way to set this up. I think there are better alternatives. I mean, it's working for them at the moment, but I think there are better alternatives to allow a bit more freedom of movement. So at the moment, you're quite penned in. If you open up this window, then you are open. Just Toby with a team kill. Well, was that due to skins or was it an accident? This is most unfortunate. At this point, Vanquish are just... Oh, there's the moth. Okay, didn't go up my trouser leg. That's something at least. Drone's going all about the place. Just Toby knows where people are. Does he realize that there are holes here where people can look up at him as he jumps in? Merxy is getting ready for the vault through that window, but Toby has retreated. MYR claims the life of God, Zach. 5 versus 3, and it's looking like this is probably going to be a Vanquish 6-0 at the end of the first half, just like Clubhouse was. Just Toby does some damage though, manages to claim 1. Just Pryor following up Just Toby as he makes his way around. Oh, with a shotgun he downs him. That's No, it was Constant that got the kill onto Just Toby. Just Pryor does get Finji Elbow, leaving Zimgien all on his own. Pre-firing everything, Just Pryor does fall at the hands of the AK-12, leaving Aza and Merxy as the last 2 players standing against Zimgien. But through the holes in the floor, Merxy is going to get that pick, making it 6-0 at the end of the first half. And at the moment, it's looking very much like it's going to be a Reborn versus Athena grand final. So, round Reborn as we switch sides. We see Reborn moving on to attack. First site to get played by Vanquish is going to be Laundry and Supply. No different to what we saw coming out from Reborn. Just Toby going to 6-pick Bandit and go on to Clash. That is a sign of desperation from Just Toby, I feel. Bear me a second, stream. When Just Toby goes on to Clash, in what could be the last round. It's a sign of this is all we've got left. This is all that we have left. Let's see what Vanquish can pull out the bag. They need to pull a damn big rabbit out of a very small hat right now in order to impress us. They've got to win 6 in a row to go to overtime. Let's be honest, at the moment, it's looking like it is going to be a Reborn victory. The chances of Vanquish winning 6 in a row at this point are very, very slim. Very slim indeed. I mean, I'm rooting for them. I want to see overtime. I'd love to see this go to maximum overtime. But I just don't know. Talking to maximum overtime, don't forget that when we get to the grand final, we are going to have infinite overtime, people. Infinite overtime is what we've got in the grand final this season. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I just don't know. All right, so FinJL putting up his ADSs there to stop utility once that Saria gate's been taken out of play. Holes in the wall to look up onto the back stairs where players always push down. Standard Reborn push here is to apply pressure from 2 to 3 players here through blue and the rest of them coming down the back stairs. A's is going to be setting up for those flanks. MYR playing as Callie is going to push through to see what she can do here. Going to take down all that utility. All that utility just wasted and gone. As MGN and Just Toby are going to be hopeful of holding back these players. C4 is going to go out. That's not going to do anything other than tickle MYR. MYR does get finished off with a shotty. Pro's drone goes down. Zimtien is going to get the pick onto Just Prior. This clash play doubling up here with Zimtien on the shotgun is working very well right now. Diffuser has been dropped, which means Reborn have to come down to try to get it back. But the Saria gate goes back up. Merxy is going to have to fall back as Aza takes down Aza. Aza takes down Eli. The 3 players fall there. Oh no. Zimjian claims another life. He claims another. That's a quad kill. He's not going to get the ace though. Just Toby is left on his own. 1 versus 1. Him versus Consta. You got to give this to Consta. He is likely to win this because Clash is just so difficult to fight as. He's going to go for the 180 and he's not going to be successful. There we go. The 7-0. Well. Most unfortunate there. Poor Vanquish. You gotta love Reborn coming in with the spoilers. As Reborn take map number 3. And that is series map. Okay, now, we will get an interview with Consta. He is going to be the man that we interview today. So we'll get him on the line in just a moment. If you bear with me for a second, stream.